Hello, my name is Brandon Gorn. I'm 38 years old. I am a former NFL player, now owns restaurants here in Indianapolis, Indiana. And this is Stephanie.
Hi, I'm Stephanie George. I am a current community pharmacist in the state of Indiana, and I'm 27 years old. I have no voice, so I'm sorry.
And that's not from our house on our experience, I promise you. Our experiences have been kind of difficult over the last year or so. We've occasionally looked, we weren't hard searching, but the Indianapolis market has kind of picked up quite a bit, and so it's difficult to find because there's not very much inventory on the market right now. So I would say that she's probably a little bit, I drive her and the realtor, Natalie, crazy because I generally would have them, because of our crazy hectic schedules, looking at properties at the wee hours. Sometimes they didn't have electricity, sometimes a lot of times they didn't have heat. So I apologize for that, but we did have a couple experiences where we got involved in I wouldn't call them bidding wars, but bidding situations where there were multiple offers, and we
Lost.
Lost. And so we tend to hate those situations now. Even the house that we currently have was a multiple offer situation. So we got fortunate that we won that, and we didn't know how to act when we won that. So that's not supposed to happen. So, we've had a different experiences, and part of that is that we have a little bit different idea of what we were looking for.
Yeah, I think it's because you're picky. I would rather just move into a house and have everything done, and I don't mind breaking down a wall per se, but I think having everything done would have been a little bit better. He's always looking for a deal. He's hopping over dollars to save pennies, so it's a consistent theme.
No, that's we have a little bit different. I was not necessarily looking for something that was. She did mention one thing. I was looking for a deal. I'm always looking for a deal, but I was looking for. I wasn't very particular in what I was looking for as far as the size. She really wanted it to be a bigger home. That didn't really mean a whole lot to me. My wish list for what I really was looking for was an opportunity to at least have some things that. An opportunity for me to be able to display some of the memorabilia that I've accumulated. Right now, we are in a place that's probably too small. A lot of the things that we own are in boxes. Storage units and boxes, and
we've never used our shower. We don't even have any shower.
So things like that. It's just those type of things that were important to me, to be able to have space to be able to display those items.
But I thought you said space wasn't important to you.
Space for those items.
Winning.
What were some major things that you
I did. I wanted space. I wanted high ceilings. I think he probably did too because he's tall, but I just wanted him because it made things feel open. He could probably care less about organization. I wanted things to have things organized. Bigger closets for the kids. I didn't really necessarily care about, now we have, half an acre or something around here?
Yeah.
Almost an acre. I didn't really care about that. But I did want space. I wanted a bathroom with the shower that I'm going to use. Unlike the one we have now, I'm not allowed to use my ensuite because someone won't get a glass door for it because we're moving. So, and then I also wanted to make sure I had more room for laundry, and then more room for activities for people when they come over, more activity space. I'm one of 8 kids, and when they come down from Michigan, I really want them all to stay with us versus at hotels.
I think they call that entertainment space, not activity space.
Whatever, same thing.
So difference in wish list a little bit there from that perspective. One of the things I think we also vary a little bit is the kind of styles. I am from Indiana, more traditional, so a ranch sounds pretty good to me. I think stairs are overrated. That may or not be what she was necessarily looking for.
No, a house needs to have 3 stories. It needs to have space. You need to have stairs. I don't want to hear the TV when he's watching Game of Thrones at 2 in the morning. I don't care. I want to be in my room, relaxing on the 3rd floor, and you can be in the basement in your own cave. Yeah,
so again, more stairs. And that, like I said, a ranch of some kind would have been perfect for me, but it didn't work out.
See, I like modern, I like clean, neat, just open spaces, but again, on 3 different floors at least.
Some things that were kind of must-haves for me were I really wanted to see some nice details. I think it's important. The size of the house doesn't necessarily matter to me, but as long as it's nice, it's really nice and nice details, nice finishes. I like that because I think the larger the home it is, it's a lot harder to make it feel nice and a lot more expensive to make it feel nice. That was important. I think privacy. It's kind of important, but at the same time, I like to be in a neighborhood, so that's kind of counterintuitive. But if there's kind of some privacy, I'd like to be able to have that, but also for the kids to have neighbors and neighborhood feel. So.
I think for a dream home for me, again, would be space, but also I personally would like a backyard. I want more privacy in my backyard. I know I said that we had acreage now, but it's not in a backyard. It's all towards the front and side. So if I had a backyard, I want it private. So when I have people over and family over, I can have my own little area for them. And it's really big for me. Again, having a good, nice master ensuite in the closet, because sharing anything with him is horrible. You can't pack with them, you can't put your clothes in there, everything's too big, and I have about this much space, and he has everything else in our closets right now. My stuff is in baskets still.
Yeah, I agree with you. The open high ceilings is obviously important to me because of my height. You might like to feel, but I don't want to feel like the claustrophobic and the house closing in on me. I think that also for us as well it was important for you, like you said, about the entertainment. I know she has a large family that's not here. She's decided to come here to Indianapolis and live with me. And so, part of that, even if most people have to visit, her family to visit, that we need to have space for them on a ranch.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think there are some things, though, that definitely would, break me. If I did have a big closet, I don't even want to look at the home and call it picky, call it whatever. If the kids don't have closets, if I don't have a closet, I'd like to have another room so we can put him in there for the closet and have my own. But if we don't have that, I probably wouldn't even want to look at the house. And whereas he would probably want to try to build a closet, or add something on. I wouldn't do it. And also, if it doesn't feel like open in space, like if it's all boxed in, I definitely, that's something I would not even want to. I don't know, you'd probably break down a wall.
No, yeah, closed in would not be something that, if it didn't have the ability to be opened up, I'm not. Unlike her, I'm not afraid to probably do, if it was a good deal, I would be willing to do work.
I'm not opposed to breaking down walls. I just don't want to break down all the walls. If you see the house we're in now, we broke down all the walls. It was down to studs, and we were fighting in Lowe's multiple nights past closing time, and they hated us.
Yeah.
So.
Well, maybe not to that level. Maybe not to that level. But I think it would be important for us to definitely have the space. It didn't have be a lot of space, but space feels open. It would be important for me.
Yeah.
One thing closed in, one thing dated or old. Don't want hardwood floors that are parquet hardwood floors. Nothing like that.
You must be that much older than me. I don't even know what parquet is.
Trying to think. The last thing she said was, "What was the most picky?" Or who was the most picky during this process?
You.
That's not true. If you can tell from this video thus far that
No.
she's obviously the most picky. Which was more picky than I. Not the most picky. I've seen a lot of people on this show that are pretty picky, but more picky than I am. But I think it's important for her. This will be her first home, and she's committed to come move with me as we get married. We just got engaged. And so,
Lisa, I finally got it. Remember, I was telling you he didn't get engaged to me, and a couple of days later, look, I got it.
So we are excited about that opportunity. She's going to have a family together and live in a home that's ours, and I think it's important.
And a home, not like a broken down, walled 2 month.
Yeah, no, I want it to be a home. I want it to be settled in, be at home. Actually, take things out of boxes.
Shower in the shower, those
that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, she was definitely a little bit more picky. So if there's things that may fit her what she wants to see in a home, I'm willing to give it to her because she deserves it.
Oh, sweet.
I know.
That's fine. If he makes him sleep at night, he can think that I was the most pickiest. But I think we all know that I was the one that got left out in the cold.
No. Yeah, that's true. Natalie will back that up too. So, thank you.